Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Stock Sniper Trading. We're about to do another live session. Okay, so today's Wednesday, guys. Today's gonna be a nice day, news packed that you guys hopefully are familiar with. All right, as you can see on the chart, we have gold on the daily. All right, guys. But before we do that, make sure to check in the description box. Okay, this is not a buy or sell signal channel. We're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. All right. Any trades taken are upon yourself. For today, guys, make sure to practice proper risk management. If you don't know what that is, obviously consult with a financial advisor. But mentioning we are here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. All right. So, guys, with that being said, let's get started. All right. We're going to do a top down on gold. So you can see that gold, as of right now, it's trading at 1786.80. All right. You can see by that nice price line going through. Before we dive into this, I just wanted to show everyone, check out all the news we have here. Okay, so guys, it's currently 7:30. We have US news at 8:15. Okay, ADP non-farm. This is not NFP. All right, this is just ADP. All right, but also we have 8:30 CAD news and 9 a.m. GU news. So we're going to watch both of these red folders. We're going to be trading both gold and GU. All right, leading into 9:30. All right, which is New York Stock Exchange open. And you can see at 10 a.m. we have some other red folder news starting to form. Okay, so we're going to be trading all through this, but for right now, what we're looking at doing is our top-down analysis on gold to try to see where we're at and where we can go. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so we have a demand zone forming on the daily. You can see the double bounce. All right, price tried to break, it held. Price then opened a little higher in terms of this wick. The bodies opened up parallel to one another. You can see all these top wicks right up here. Okay, so that's one thing you have to keep in mind when trading today. Okay, gold is at a critical state where it could push or it could pull in either direction. All right, so guys, first things first, what are your spreads like on gold? Okay, let me know what your spreads are like. All right, it's very important that you know this. Okay, and also, if you want to throw in there, which broker are you using? Okay, which broker are you using? It's maybe good for some people to understand. You know, different brokers have different spreads and also different commissions. Okay, so guys, on the top down, remember we are using the yellow as higher time frame support and resistance. Okay, as soon as we get back down to the hourly and below, we are going to change this over and look at doing baby blue. Okay, so clear as day, you can see this is where we're working with. All right, so anywhere between 1808, okay, 1812, and then 1815, you see that price has been rejected on the higher time frames. Okay, that's what's made this push come down. All right, and since getting us to trade around 1786. All right, so don't want to chart too much. We just want to look at getting now down to the 4-hour time frame. All right, so personally, what I see here is I see a little bit of an opportunity to draw another supply area. Okay, right here. All right, if you want to gather that big top wick, we can do so accordingly. This is just showing every time that price makes it up to certain areas. You can see it was rejected here, made a bounce, rejected here, retraced. Okay, every time it comes in here, you get some kind of a pullback. All right, price comes in here too, closes below, starts selling off. So gold is in kind of a weird consolidative state. It's sideways trading. In terms of the 4-hour, you can see there's not much massive moves to the upside, but these these higher time frame candles can add a lot of weight. For example, this bullish candle right here, that's a $10 move. That's a 100 pip move right on this single candle alone. Okay, so we need to be mindful. Keep in mind that we are trading right now on a 4-hour. Okay, we're looking at trading on getting down to the 5-minute and trading news. Okay, so we know that there's nice rejection there starting to form at around 1788.75. Okay, And also we have nice support forming down here. All right, you can see by the bottom wick tried to retest and it pushed it all the way back up. This is signifying a lot of buyers are around this area near the low at 1769. Okay, so what we want to do now is drop it down to the hourly. So if we look and we extend this a little bit, you can see the price range that we're working with right now has been anywhere between 1788 and the current support of 1785. All right, gather that, and then we're looking good. I want to see the range from this opportunity to right here. You're looking at about 30 pips. Okay, so we can also gather this, but we're going to wait maybe and do this on the lower time frame. Okay, I'm going to just remove this a little bit. You can see if we slide that over, it goes right through price, but it's right at the rejection point. You can see it's acting as resistance here. As soon as it breaks, it retests and then holds, and then you have your upward trending motion starting to happen. Okay, that's what's signifying the bullish rally. All right, so let's drop it now down to the 30-minute from the hourly, and we can see what we're working with right now. We also see that there is some rejection coming out of this bearish candle right here at 1792.12. That we need to change it to baby blue because, guys, we are now, if you see on the top left here, working in the 30-minute time frame. Okay. Now, guys, you don't have to chart like this. I do this just because it's how I've been trading for quite some time, right? There's many different ways of doing a top down. Okay, this is just the way that I've been doing it. All right, so with the 30-minute time frame, look at where we can make our moves to. Okay, the next area of supply, we have it around 1795. That's if it starts to break this previous wick right here, this previous resistance, and has a steady uptrend. Every time that it's come roughly in this area, 1792, okay, you can see that we have nice selling pressure starting to form. Okay, so gold is starting to rise on the 30-minute. So let's check out the 15-minute current time frame. So 6 minutes left, guys. You can see it's 7:38. All right, so there's 6 minutes left on the 15-minute. This will lead it into 7:45. Right now they are kind of push-pulling gold in terms of consolidation. All right, so right here, ignore that red box. It should be white as a neutral right now until we start to get a better indication of which way price is going to go. Okay, so I'm just showing you this. We are going to erase this. I just wanted to show you that we are in some kind of consolidative structure before making our next moves. So what we want to see now is gold in the 10-minute. All right, then we want to just tighten everything up here. Okay, and then same with here, gather good support, and same with down here. Just let me see this for a second. Okay, we're very far back. Okay, guys, so it looks like we're working with the structure of 1784 and potentially 1789 right now. Okay, so let's drop it now down to the 5-minute, and we can get a better indication of where we're trading. We had a nice little bounce right here. You can see that price made almost a double bounce, pushed up, retested here, and had its continuation, starting to make higher highs and higher lows. And then we have our next area right here. Guys, for example, that's a 18 pip move right there. It's $1.86. Okay, if we were to get the sell from 1788 all the way to 1778.5 to 1776.7. Okay, so that little micro area right there, that can lead to 18 pips. Okay, so very volatile movements can happen on gold if you're not familiar with how to trade it. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people right now, they do understand, because they've been trading with us for a while, that gold can be extremely volatile. All right, so we still have plenty of time. I'm going to leave gold alone. I think that news is going to propel this more than we think. All right, we are trading within this consolidative trap right now. You can see how they're trying to push it up here, top wick, and now you're finally getting a nice little potential breakout leading to the upside. All right, and it's just because this overall 5-minute uptrend that has started to form. Okay, you can see it. It's making nice moves. Okay, but every time that price gets pushed up, you can see out of this consolidative box, it gets pushed back down. All right, so price is trying to make a breakout right now. It's 741. Okay, so let's just monitor this. Let's wait and see. This is going to be the key area, guys, if price makes it all the way up here. All right, 1789, we know that that's key resistance. You can see that price tried to fluctuate here before, and then you had your bearish engulfing candlestick, which sent it into the bearish rally. Okay, guys, yes, we will be trading live NFP on Friday. Okay, we will be trading live NFP on Friday. So if we miss this move here, guys, that's okay. Gold is still running. You can see it's good to see and learn. But look at what happened as soon as we charted to do a top down. The price in terms of support ended up being fluctuated, and it didn't hold where we originally had it. So that's why making sure that you go back and just clear up some technicals, okay, and make sure you're just getting everything charted to your liking ability. Because if you're off by a little bit of a pipette, guys, gold can be your worst friend. Okay, so that's why it's very important to have its overall charting and analysis done ahead of time with proper horizontal rays at specific points. Okay, so let's monitor this. See what they're doing now. They're trying to resist it, and it's just because of the previous resistance we have forming here. Okay, anywhere in here, right, that's where rejection has happened in previous structure. All right, so we're going to need a lot of volume, a lot of momentum to continue to the upside. All right, so let's just watch, let's monitor this. Okay, I'm going to add an alert here, and then right now I'm going to just do an alert probably halfway through, just to see which way price is actually truly moving. Okay, okay, so you can see gold is starting to push. Okay, it's looking nice. Okay, breaking out of this consolidative structure at 1787. All right, so guys, if you missed this, that's okay. We just did the top down, okay, but as you can see that it would have ran nice. Okay, the target would have been TP 1789.15. You can see that it's testing this overall wick at the previous structure. You can see by my crosshair right here, I put it at the top of this wick, it's now getting resistance at this area. Okay, this is a double bottom right here. This is your neckline, so we're going to see if we're going to get a continuation. We're leading in 15 minutes, guys, before red folder news, so my suggestion is just patiently wait. Okay, it's up to you, but red folder news can have some serious impact. Okay, so it can be looking at buys, then all of a sudden you get the massive news drop, and then you have your overall retracement, which could wipe out all your potential pips that you made. Okay, so here's that new candle. We have 745. Okay, so look, it's pushing. All right, it's now retracing. Let's see how far the retracement's going to be. If it starts to bounce off this overall 5-minute uptrend here, you can look at maybe having a continuation. If not, it's just going to push it right back into this consolidative structure here. See, exactly what I was telling you, mentioning. Okay, so we're going to wait, guys. Any kind of opportunity is right up here. Okay, and any kind of selling opportunity we have is going to be down here. I'm just showing you this right now so you guys can see the areas that I am currently looking at. All right, so it's about a 30 pip box. You can see by the overall break of this previous support. Okay, so this is why it's nice to just wait until news. You can see that if you had that nice bullish movement right there, it's called an impulse candlestick. It ran about 12 pips, and you can see now it's retracing back, coming to that overall 5-minute uptrend. I don't recommend buying and selling at the same time. What I'm showing you guys is key areas where price can move to based on overall structure. Okay, everyone has their own ways of doing things. If it works for you guys, it works for you. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, just need to tighten this one up here. Okay. So remember, now they pushed it right back into this consolidative structure here. We're probably going to get an alarm as soon as it taps here. So we'll just wait and see which way price is actually going to make its move. Guys, and sorry if I sound a little different today. I am actually getting sick. Okay, so I do apologize if my voice is not, if it's raspy, and if you can't really understand me. I'm trying my best to fight through it. I appreciate everyone signing on and just understanding that, okay? So we have gold set up right now. Okay, 1787 we know is a key area where if it starts to break, this is a bearish engulfing candlestick that's forming. Okay, so let's just watch, let's monitor this. We're about to get an alarm set right here. Okay, so as soon as that taps there, it's going to go off. So let's set up some key points for gold. Okay, then we also have 10 o'clock. Okay, so check out gold, guys. You can see it's made a full retracement here. As soon as it broke out, pushed right back in consolidative structure. Okay, there we have the alarm. So guys, if you guys got in on this, remember, this is a bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, so it's ranging on the daily. That's what I wanted to get. Okay, so we have our gold set up here. All right. Ranging on the daily, gold 10, 15 pips, guys. Once you hit this, move your stop loss to break even or trail your stop. Okay. 8:15 red folder, 10 a.m. red folder news, guys. My suggestion is I would not be holding anything through this. Okay. If you do, just remember that anything can happen. Okay, anything can happen, so you want to make sure that you're not holding through this. If you do, and say you're up maybe like 15, 20 pips, you need to make sure your stop loss is at break even. Okay, stop loss at break even is going to protect you, but it also, I'm going to tell you this right now, depending on the erratic behavior in terms of drops. Okay, gold, any kind of pair indice, depending on the news, can blow right through that stop loss and actually have slippage. Okay, if you guys are unfamiliar with what slippage is, you should really look that up. It's very important to understand when you're trading. Okay, so, and also guys, use smaller lots. All right, use smaller lots. Okay, so 4:55. This is 8:50, guys. We have 25 minutes until we have that red folder news. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add an alert here. I want to see where we're going to make and see if we can get our continuation. All right, and then same with up here. Okay, that's already got one, so we're good. So guys, we're going to quickly check out the DXY. Let's take a look at it on the 5-minute. You can see what it's doing. It's ranging. All right, it's having push-pull movement. It's having a nice wave effect. This right here is two tops, and we also have nice double bottom right here. We have one bottom, two bottom, which led to the overall continuation. Okay, so there's a nice uptrend forming. So let's watch and see if price is going to hold this or if it's going to continue with the overall potential sell pressure leading in from these candles. So if it breaks, guys, you're going to have a retest, hopefully continuation. Looking at tapping 95.882. All right. Also, for the adverse effect, okay, if price holds here, you got to expect it to come. I'm looking at these areas for rejection right here. Okay, looking for some retest, and we're going to see if we're going to get a continuation to the upward movement here. Okay, so we're going to flip this and turn it green, and then flip this and turn it red for the overall bearish movement. Okay. The two key price tags and flags that we're looking at, we have 95.881 and then we have 96.046. Okay. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to look at quickly GBP USD, the top down. Okay, so look at GU right now. Okay, I'm just going to erase this. This is from yesterday. But look at GU. Nice consolidative on the 5 minutes. No movement. Waiting for the overall bigger moves, probably at the 9 a.m. when we have that news. Okay. 9 a.m. GU, Government Bailey speaks. Okay, so let's do our top down. Let's get ready for this. GU is looking nice, guys. It's priming up for a nice move. You can see it's very low on the RSI. Okay, we don't use this all the time. We just like to see where we're at in terms of market structure. Look at that big indecision candle, guys. If you guys can see down here, look at this. Push down, okay, then pushed up. We have a spinning top kind of candle, indecision. Look at the volume that it made in terms of the wick, but look at how the volume closed based on the actual body. Very small. So that was nice impulse moves that we had yesterday, okay, on November 30th, leading into the new month, which is December 1st today. Okay. Guys, we are going to see nice moves based on this news, all right, for both gold as a commodity, and then we have GU, which is a pair. Okay. Okay, and then we can work within this structure. So let's drop it now down to the 4 hour. This is what we're currently working with. Let's extend this, adjust, okay, adjust, add another area of support. You can see that price brought it down. Guys, in the group yesterday, I called the GBP USD buy that ran for over 50 pips. Okay, this is where we got it around the buy, right around here. Okay, pushed up very nice. You can see how to retracement bouncing out of demand, similar to wick over here on November 26th. And then you can have your overall push movement. Okay. Alright guys, so we're slowly starting to walk our way up on GBP USD. Just need to get, also I just want to check the range from this area to this area right here. Okay, about 18 pips, 20 pips. Perfect. Okay, so guys, this is the chart now from the daily down to the 4 hour. We're going to drop it now down to the hourly. Make sure to tighten everything up. Very crucial. Okay, give me 1 second here. There we go. All right. So look at the resistance, guys. The resistance is at 33319, roughly 33320, okay? And then we have nice support forming right at this previous wick right here. Okay, on the hourly, and we're looking at getting this consolidation trap and gap, okay, before making our overall bigger move. Okay guys, gold is still ranging. It went from a push to a pull movement. Now it's still holding in the range before that consolidation. Okay, I'm just watching it over on my other screen, waiting to finish up GBP USD. Okay, so guys, if we start to break here, we can see we had nice movement starting to form. Okay, have a nice wick down here on the 30-minute. Change this up, and guys, the reason why I'm doing this, I know you're like, why is he going down so far? Okay, well, I'm going to hold this chart probably pretty much all day. I don't really change these as soon as I do the top down from the day from the morning, guys. It's always really important for me, at least, to have that. Okay, you guys might want to change it up every now and then, but doing a top down once is sufficient enough for the overall structure movement. Okay, so look at what we have now here forming on the 15. Remember we talked about this overall uptrend? This is what we're forming right here. Okay. Just going to make this white so you guys can see, and I want to see the reject, guys. So check this out here. I want to get this candle broken down from the 10 minutes to the 15 minutes because we got to find the next support and resistance. Okay, so let's drop it now down to the 10. You can see we have resistance there forming from this previous wick. Look at the crosshair, it was a bounce. So guys, we talk about key levels. Price does react to key levels here. Okay, and it's showing this as clear as day. Watch when we drop it down to the 5. Okay, nice area of support right here. We have the rejection starting to form. Okay, so this is GBP USD, guys. Okay, if we start to break above here, we have nice potential push movement with the next TP of this next supply area right up here at 33558. Okay, and we have before that we have 33502, 33500, which is the overall drop right here. You'll see what I'm saying. So when I do the 33500. Okay, so if price makes it up there, guys, it makes a full retracement from yesterday's massive sell-off leading into that news. Okay. Okay, so we're monitoring GBP USD here. Starting to break there. We can see clear as day. I'm just going to erase this, but you know we have a steady uptrend starting to form. Look for price to start to come around this area and hold at 33161 before we make our overall next big move. So look at GU, guys, starting to fall. Okay, overall resistance. Why? If we look at these top wicks right here, look, that's what we're at right now. And if I extend it a little bit further, you can see that the previous structure was selling. Okay, so here, guys, is going to hold nice either support or resistance before making its move. Again, remember this, 7:58. We have now probably 17 minutes before news. Okay, so just keep in mind that I wouldn't be trading anything just yet. I would be holding, just waiting for the overall next big move. Okay, at the news, which is at 8:15. So let's leave GU for now. We'll come back to it. I'm just going to flip over and watch gold again because gold is looking nice. GU as well. I'm going to flip to GBP USD at around 8:05. You know, we'll chart it up just before, and then we'll watch either gold or GU before the overall news starts to happen. Okay, so check out gold. Price tried to make a nice little head fake here. We saw this happen live. Selling, tried to retest this overall trap. So this is why, guys, you can see that we got rejected at 1787. Push, rejection. Now it's holding, trying to hold support at that 1786.5. All right, there's about 30 seconds left. You can see on the timer. And now we're looking at dropping a little bit further. Okay. Members, check the group chat. Okay, so they love this area right here. You can see it, 1785, 1786. Okay, let's watch. It's 8 o'clock now, guys. This is the new hourly candle open. Okay. Four minutes left, and then I'll head over and I'll look at finishing up GBP USD, guys. But for right now, gold, you can see nice consolidative structure forming. King X, I'm seeing that on YouTube. That's why you just wait until news. Okay, just wait until news. I mentioned that before, and you can see that any kind of opportunities we're looking for are below 1784 and looking above 1789.15. Ephraim, make sure to get on in the Zoom call, bro, in our chat. Okay, you're on YouTube. All right, there's going to be a bit of delay for you. You want to join in on our chat. Okay, so make sure to check it out on the Telegram. We have the Zoom link drop for you. Okay. Members, check out the Zoom. Why am I always charting gold, Dante? Just because that's what everyone wants to see. I've also charting GBP USD if you follow the channel, and I also chart US30 as well as NASDAQ. Okay, so don't just chart gold here. Okay, gold buy or sell. Tell me, you guys don't read the instructions. Okay. Okay, so 803 guys, 803. Okay, about a minute and 35 seconds left. This will be the 805, all right? M. Newman if on YouTube, brother. If you signed up, you should have a welcome email where you're able to join our group. And make sure to understand that you join our Zoom through that, okay? We have two cells opportunities being present right now in our Zoom group, okay? I was in on the sell, I close mine, okay? I always follow my rules. I don't hold during news, okay? We have another 10 minutes, okay? 8:04, all right? If guys you're holding through news, just remember, all right, that you can be expecting some erratic behavior. Gold can still fall, all right? So just keep in mind that you want to have your stop loss to break even if you're already up. If not, guys, just wait until news and we'll catch the reversal. Yeah, we do trade crypto, guys. But one thing you have to remember is a lot of these spreads and brokers, sometimes Bitcoin I've seen up to 12 pips. You can't scalp 12 pips. Like it's impossible. Okay, like you'll be down too much and you just won't have a good time. Okay, so my suggestion is like if you're trading cryptocurrencies or anything like that, you're holding for a little bit, looking for some swing trades. You know, in and out, you have to have a good broker with spreads. Okay. Okay, guys. So it's in the 805 I mentioned. Okay, so you can see now that gold is starting to perform an overall sell opportunity here. Okay, when we talked about this, this is the bearish engulfing candlestick. All right, so this is sorry about that, a reversal pattern. Okay, so you can see it engulfs this previous candle, sending the price in a downward trending movement. Where's overall take profit, guys? You're wondering that about gold sells. Okay, if you're taking them, there's your first TP right there. Okay, do I suggest holding through news? Not really, but guys like to do their own things. Okay, so I'm trying to think of everybody what you're looking at right now. So let's watch, guys. I will chat over to GU. I just really appreciate Ryan Kent for that comment. Ryan, make sure that you are in our Zoom group, man. Okay. YouTube is delayed. I definitely, if you're a paying member, I wouldn't want you to be delayed by any seconds, okay? Okay, give me 1 second here. So look at gold, guys. Remember we talked about this, okay? Before you're selling, now it's flipping to buys, okay? So that's why you gotta love news. It's gonna head fake you out here, okay? Members, I'm tech. Okay. Members, my eyes. I just messaged the group here. Okay, so I mentioned what I'm looking at currently. Okay. So let's set up GBP USD. Okay, so check this out. GU, guys, if it starts to break this area right here, okay, it's going to be in a steady downtrend. All right. The overall TP we have is right here, this previous bottom wick. It's fighting. It's fighting, guys. This will be a risky sell. Okay, GU has been full retracement ever since. Okay, but if it starts to sell below here, I'm going to just tighten this up a bit. Sorry. It's going to sell below. We have the opportunity of hitting roughly 33065. Okay. Okay, and if we start to break above here, guys, you can see the resistance is acting as, it's very key. Like we've been rejected 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here, almost 60 minutes here. I'm talking about these candles right here. So 5 minute, 5 minute, that's 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, almost an hour we have been rejected at this key area. Okay, so we have to think, all right, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Are we going to go bullish, or are we going to actually go bearish for the continuation? Personally, I'm only looking for buys if it's above here, guys. Like if it's above here, you can see the overall opportunity of the sell. But if it's buying, I'm waiting through all this bull right here, looking for the continuation. Okay, right above this overall structure, leading into this big bearish wick. Sorry, this big bearish candle. You can see that was yesterday, that massive sell pressure here. Okay, massive sell pressure. First TP that we could have set. I know that wicks are pushing down here and I use wicks, but this is where the body's closed. Okay, so if we're going to go bullish, opportunities we have are going to be up here, roughly to this area right here. Okay, don't hedge. Whatever you guys do, do not hedge any kind. I'm showing you this as like a futuristic play. Okay, futuristic, watching this right now, but do not get in earlier thinking this thing's just going to go bullish or bearish right away. All right, we need to watch price. If you guys don't understand that and you just want your buys and sell signals, you guys are going to be in for a long ride in terms of trading. Okay, and guys, there is other channels out there who are phenomenal at doing this. Okay, some of them trade on 15-minute, half hour, whatever it may be. Sometimes 5 minute may be a little bit too erratic for some people. Okay, some people might love it, some people might hate it, right? You got to find out what works best for you. Sophie, if you want to join our group, okay, we have our memberships here, stocksnipertrading.com. Just head to the top of the page, memberships. Mo, if you don't mind dropping the link in the group, okay, they can go from there. All right, guys, hedging means entering in trades early. Okay, so if you see it up here and you think you can get in from down here, so you start to buy, right? And then if it goes in your direction, that's great. But what happens if it goes opposite and then you're stuck? Okay, so that's in terms of hedging a trade, looking for the overall opportunity. Okay, so we'll flip back to gold. Look at gold, guys. Okay, it's right at that key area. Right at that key area. It's 811. Okay, so 811 here. You can see it's pushing below. If we really dive in here, Okay, if we really dive in here, I want you to see 1784 is not the bottom of this box. We have a range from the gap to the wick right there. We have roughly almost 2 pips. Okay, 2 pips. So just be aware that price has not hit the overall opportunity just yet. Okay, it's starting to now, but you're hedging, you're looking at continuing the trade. So guys, just remember that if you're in the sells, this is completely and utterly taking advantage and not thinking of news. Okay, so my suggestion is, if you're in sells, guys, use smaller lots, right? If it does continue, we're getting lucky here, but if it erratically reverses, do not be surprised. Okay, do not be surprised. It's 8:12. We have roughly 3 minutes. Okay, roughly 3 minutes. Okay, so TP1, if you guys caught the sells, okay, 1804, 1784, 1783, that's about 13 pips right there minus your spread and commission. Okay, so we have not dropped below there yet. The overall target is 1781. Okay, look at the head fakes now, guys. Look at the head fakes. Okay, it's we have 1 minute and 37 seconds here. Okay, 1 minute and 37 seconds. If you guys are in sells, okay, you're in profit. All right, but how far will it drop before the news actually maybe takes control? Okay, here we go, guys. Here's the 1 minute left. Okay, so guys, you can see that price has dropped below our opportunity. So what we're looking at doing, guys, is if price is going to continue, all right, this is a far away range. Okay, I'm still going to hold this for opportunities coming in the future if gold wants to rise. But for right now, we're looking in sells, right? You can see it selling. If price starts to break above, opportunity for long is right here. Okay, the reason why I'm looking right here, all right, is because look at where it was. Price was getting held up the most here. It sold off, tried to push up, broke below, indecision, and then held support. Held resistance right here and pushed back down. So guys, right here, I know this is an unorthodox chart right now, but 1786.38, if you guys have a buy stop right there, let's just watch and see how that goes. Okay, gold is still selling off. Okay, so it's looking good in terms of that 1784, but just keep in mind, all right, anything can kind of happen in terms of the erratic reverse. Here's the 815, guys. Here's that 815. Okay, let's watch. It's retesting that higher time frame. That's what they do. A lot of times they head fake you out. Okay, they bring it back down. They find some support here. We know that previous structure, there has been a lot of buyers here. Okay, so a lot of the buyers are in the same area that we had the opportunity of the sell switched into the buy. So that's what I'm saying, guys. If you sold here, you are now at break even. Okay, that's what I mean. Just wait and see what's going on with news. Let's check out the actual news numbers now. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, so positive 534K. So you can see now that it's weird that look at gold. So remember we talked about that 1786. Okay, so your buy stop would be triggered right now, guys, and it's starting to rise. All right, let's just quickly check with the DXY before we go anywhere. Look at the sells, guys. Look at the DXY sells. Remember we talked about this. Okay, it did follow this pathway, but it did not break above. It's starting to sell off now. Okay, so let's monitor this. Indecision. Okay, so if you didn't have your buy stop there, guys, that's okay. If you just waited for market execution, totally nothing wrong with that. Some people may not have had that set just yet. Okay, so just wait. You can see the indecision that is starting to form here. Okay. Okay, members, I just sent a group chat. I just sent a text to the group. Look at this, guys. Okay, so it wicked up right here. So if you guys didn't, because some people, depending on how fast they are, they might not have had that trigger. Okay, you can see it tapped right up and it pushed right back down. So grab some liquidity. Okay, so this is what I mean. Your sells for gold, depending on your stop loss, okay, that might have wicked you out if you were in it. Okay, so if you're not, now you can see its overall top wick starting to form. All right, looking at maybe the overall sell continuation starting to happen here. Let's watch and see. Okay, so look at gold. Started to retrace. Have your overall sells. Okay, so it looks like it's selling. Gold, if it breaks 1783.58, this thing is going to drop down to 1781, having its overall fireworks down to next consolidation area 1780. Okay, so you can see now it price pushed up, stop loss hit. That's why I mentioned you before. Try not to be in anything because your stop loss, they will try to take you out. All right. Bearish engulfing candlestick leads to the overall sell continuation. Okay. This was a rejection wick. All right. This was a rejection wick. Okay. Just wicked up here. So if you guys are not familiar with what happened there, please understand that that's a stop loss hunt. Okay. That's a stop loss hunt. All right. So the target, we'll put it for green just so you guys can see it. I don't always like putting these on here just because they always have this thing right there, but it's quite annoying. But a lot of people, they are familiar with what's going on. So I have people asking to look at GU. Okay, so look at this, guys. This is the 815. Okay, here's your 815 candle. Okay, selling off. Okay, then you have your news starting to probably come into play here, looking at overall opportunities for buying. Okay, let's watch and see. Price now needs to hold here, guys. Let's see if it's pushing up. Okay, it needs to hold in this area above 1786 to have its continuation walk up. All right, so let me just mark this up here. There you go. 1 second, guys. I have someone asking about GBP too. Okay, so let's check with GU, guys. We have someone asking about GU. Okay, not much happened on GU. Here's your impulse candle break, guys. Okay, look at what's happening here. They dipped down 33118. Okay, did not close below here. So what happened was similar to yesterday with GBP USD. Okay, price started to break. Okay, it opened up, new candle, and then it just pushed right back up. There's no confirmation there that price is going to continue to sell. All right, now if it says push back down and it retraces below 33118 and starts to dip, that's when you can opportunity look for your sell. Okay, so look at gold. Holy shit, guys. So my apologies, we just flipped over to GU, and you can see that gold ran and tapped 1789. Okay, so it actually tapped there and got resisted, okay, and pushed right back into that consolidation area. Okay, so right now, gold is not necessarily the best. Okay, this is not necessarily the best. Okay, there's a lot of push-pull movement here. This is that news can kind of be alike. So look at the erratic behavior. Me personally, I'm not looking to trade like this. Okay, this is too volatile. You can see that gold ran in, okay, and then all of a sudden erratic behavior happened, and then you went in the buy. This buy from 1786.3 to 1789, it actually hit, and it's still in profit. So if you caught the buy, but look now, look at this big top wick. Okay, this is not what you want to be trading. This is too erratic, too much. Okay, so again, like yesterday, my suggestion is let's leave this alone. Let's watch this. Let's monitor it. Let news settle a bit, and then we'll move from there. But for right now, this is just too much. Okay, this is just too much, and we have to expect that, right? We talked about A15 red folder news. That's just the way it is. But I will tell you this: if gold holds 1786, okay, it's gonna follow this pathway with a continuation. All right, this wick right here broke above this previous resistance. Okay, so I'm telling you that if gold holds 1786, you're going to get a nice little continuation walk up. If not, it's going to just break below 1784, which is down here, and you're going to have your overall sell. But right now, gold is playing too much. Okay, so it's good that you see this because it's red folder news. Maybe some of you guys are not familiar with this. All right, so let's just wait and see. Okay, so remember we talked about this buy running up. Okay, 1786.38, following this pathway right here. This structure right in here was all news. Was all news. Okay, so just remember that's not gold does react like that periodically, but a lot of it is happening when news is current. Okay, so for all the sellers who hedged this trade, you guys, you know what I mean, got washed. Okay, and that's 8:15 news. Okay, and that's the way it goes. Pretty much hedging trades, right? 15, let the candle close. If you guys the bullish candle, bullish momentum starting to push. Okay, here's that new candle opening. Here's that retest on 1786. Okay. Look at the dancing right here. Look at the dancing that is happening right in consolidation area. Okay, right in consolidation area. Okay, so look at this, guys. Pushed up. Now it's closing below 1786, right in this consolidation mark. Okay, so that was up there. I'm just going to leave that there for now. Okay, look at gold, guys. Look at gold. This is a key. I'm just going to move this one over here. It's too much right now. Just let me move that over there. Perfect. Chart's a little bit too much. Okay. So check this out. All right, we have gold pulling. All right, this is news. This is news at its finest before making its overall continuations. All right, so check. You can see now with the bottom wick, price is breaking up. It's trying to hold above that 1786 mark. Okay, trying to hold above that 1786 mark. So let's watch and see how price is going to flip. If it's going to continue bullish, or if it's actually going to have that continuation for bearish momentum starting with the sell. Okay, so look at gold starting to try and rise. Guys, if your spreads are killing you on gold, you want to know why? It's because it's around news time, okay? It's around news time, all right? 8:15, just monitor this, guys. Okay, so check it out. It is still running in the buy, 1786. What we need for a continuation, do you see how we have this price fluctuating above 1789? Okay, if this right here, this wick, you can see how it's getting pushed. It needs to challenge this wick right here. All right, if this wick stays below here, price is going to start to evaporate and start to lead into sell. If it starts to challenge this wick, it's going to continue and possibly break to continue to make higher highs and higher lows. All right. Okay, so it's just a patience game now, guys. It's a patience game. Okay. Well, if you guys, every time you're selling, okay, do you not understand that we've had buys up here? Selling is not current. You guys are impulse selling. You guys gotta just be patient here. I've had the buy on ever since down here, so this only looking for buys. If I had a sell, I would be putting it right up here for the rejection. Okay, but I'm still thinking that this is going to be a buy continuation, at least back up to 1789.15. All right, 1786.3, which it dropped down, did not even possibly hit stop loss. We could have put your stop loss right here, or 1784, which is around 20 pips. Okay, now we're having overall continuation. All right, so let's see now if we're going to start to walk up and even get a break above 1789 following this continued pathway. All right, but we need to see a lot of volume started to pump in here. All right, there is a lot of erratic behavior forming. Okay, but there's not much you can do. It's just simply news. Okay. Okay, new candle has opened on the 5 minute. Okay, you can see now they're starting to get a little bit of volume forming. Okay, a little bit of rejection now. Okay, and it's pouring at this previous wick. So now this candle starts to rise. You can see it. It needs to challenge, like we talked about, this wick right here. If it does not, okay, you're going to see a rejection at 1789 starting to follow the overall sells. If it starts to break up here, guys, the overall opportunity we still have is there. This was the original area. Okay, you can see, there we go. All right, you can see 1789 key. I had it 1786, okay, simply because of the overall resistance that it was forming right there. Okay, so let's check out GU for 1 second here, guys. The overall target for gold is right there. GU, nothing yet. Okay, so remember, it pushed up. Now it's back in that consolidation area. Okay, so there's gold, guys. Okay, so if you guys got in gold buys, all right, you're looking pretty good so far. This is your head fake leading into news, guys. Like, every single time they head fake you out. If you guys are not understanding and you don't know how to trade news, okay, this is how they do it. They try to bait you in. They say sell, 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 sell. Then all of a sudden, the next candle opens up and they hammer it as in buys. Okay, so now, guys, remember, look at this top wick. Okay, they're closing it below 1789. All right, so if you guys are in on anywhere below here, make sure you're securing this trade. Okay, you're starting to get some selling pressure now forming. Okay, that's just my observation, my suggestion to you. Okay, you can do with it what you will, but price is starting to reverse now. Okay, and you can see it clear as day. Price actually ran all the way from 1786 all the way up here to around 1790, and now you're getting your retracement. So if you're in before, you're up about maybe 16 pips right now, and now you're dropping down to 10. Okay, okay, so 2 minutes 24 seconds here. Remember, we have the push, then the pull. You're now having your secondary retracement. Okay, so gold is now attempting, you can see the resistance here. It's still holding below 1789. Okay, so we need to see this push back up. Remember how I told you that if it breaks above this wick, you're going to get a continuation? We did. Now, price, the volume in terms of the bodies is closing below 1789. Okay, closing below 1789, and you can see the resistance that it's forming here. So if you guys are in any kind of gold buys, my word, I would look at moving your stop loss to break even. So if you don't know how to do that, okay, and you have your stop loss, say down here, I'm just showing you guys a couple scenarios. So say you have your stop loss roughly at 1784. Okay, if you now want to move your stop loss to break even, take it there and you put the overall entry to 1786 or wherever you got in, and then that way it will protect your overall trade from slippage. Okay, okay, look at this rise now. Scotty, buddy, I think you closed a little too early. Okay, guys, we have a 10 pip trade running for US 30. Okay, okay, here's that new candle open up. Okay, here's that new candle we have forming. Okay, so look at it, it's now getting broke and closed being below 1789. Okay, so my guys, I was making suggestions before, it's totally up to you. Okay, just watch. If it holds support, sorry, resistance here, price is going to start to fall. All right, and what you want to do, just check with the RSI. All right, you can see that price is making a high. Okay, RSI is kind of cooling off, kind of making a low, but it's also really important for us to check out what the 15-minute time frame. Okay, look at where we're at on the 15-minute. All right, I think we were talking about 1792 simply because the overall structure that we have based up here. Okay, we're going to make a determining factor based on this resistance at 1789.15. You can see that it is holding below it, but if it breaks above, guys, the overall structure we hear is 1790 and then the overall upward trending movement of 1792. Okay, if price does not break above here, this thing is going to retrace and sell. Okay, so let me just move this over here. Members, US30 is running. Okay, so remember we talked about this, the retracement starting to form. Oh, sorry, that's that one right there. Let me just move this over right here. Here's your cells. Okay, Guys, we're running about 15 to 25 pip move on US30 in the group. Okay. I gave Scotty took around 100 pips, but he cashed out around 25, but it's looking good so far. So congratulations, guys. Move your stop loss to break even if you're in that US30 trade. Okay, I'm going to just mention that. No worries, guys. Okay, so right now, let's check out, it's 8:37 here, okay? Check out GBP USD, all right? So it's looking nice, bouncing off here. Okay, coming back into that supply. Let's see if we can get our overall continuations for GU based on the structure right here. So I'm going to just draw a quick horizontal ray, add an alert, and we're good to go. Okay, so let's monitor this. We can see what's going to happen on GBP USD. I'm looking for the breakout here, guys. Listen, a lot of traders, they trade zone to zone, and that's perfect. So a lot of guys, what'll happen here, once they see this structure starting to form, they'll be looking here and they'll hit sells. Okay, they'll hit sells looking for the overall rejection. Okay, that happens quite periodically, and there's not much how to explain it. It's just as soon as they see it, okay, you can see it that multiple times rejection, so they're assuming that it's going to reject again. Okay, and absolutely they should see that. Okay, they should, but for now we're looking for the breakout. Okay, and the breakout is looking at right here. You can start to see, okay, this is a heavy resistance forming. The overall sell-off is right starting up here. Okay, so we're looking for potentially the full potential retracement on GBP USD from yesterday's sells. Okay, so let's watch, let's monitor GBP USD. Guys, we have people running about 50 pips on a US30 trade that I've sent to the group in our Zoom call. Okay, so that's phenomenal, guys. Congratulations. And this thing is still running. There's a massive bullish engulfing candlestick that is formed on the 5-minute. So guys, I'll just quickly show you. Check right here. I was telling guys to get in around here. Okay, we have the overall support that is formed. All right, so similar to GU, right? We have US30 demand. Guys, I saw this clear as day. This should be green. A nice demand area right here. Okay, and if you took it, you guys are roughly running. Okay, even if you got it from right up here, you guys are running about 41 pips. Okay, and this thing is still going to run. So there's GBP USD. Remember we talked about this. Okay, every time it comes into that supply area, you start to get your sells. Okay, you're starting to get your sells forming. But what we're looking for and kind of hoping for, and I know that's the worst word to use when trading because there's no hope, okay, is that we're looking for it to maybe find some support anywhere around here, okay, and then maybe make a bounce back up for the continuation. If not, you're going to look at this thing just starting to fall, coming back down and to touch the 33118. Okay, so let's just watch. We're monitor here. We have 2 opportunities for the alarm to go off. So let's just watch and see. Okay, so let's focus back on our horrible gold. Okay, I don't like gold as much lately. We have got some nice moves on it, all right, but it's very erratic, and a lot of people, I think they don't know how to wait. Okay, a lot of people were getting probably really excited about the sells here, and you can see the 815 candle. That's your head fake candle right there. Gold always does this. Okay, they sell it off or they push it up. Okay, and then like I said, they hammer it in the next direction based on the other candle. So we had a bearish engulfing which had your nice sells. Okay, so if we had nice sell opportunities there, but now let me point out something to you. Do you know what this is? This is a bullish engulfing candlestick. Okay, a bullish engulfing is a trend reversal candle. All right. Why? Selling now turns to buying. And then you have your overall walkthrough at 1786, okay, for the overall continuation. They're going to try to fill this wick right here. If this price, guys, let me show you something here. If price starts to break, it's going to come and challenge this wick. So you're going to see it get rejected, push back down, and looking for maybe the continuation. If price holds below here, this follow, you're going to start to see some sells forming, okay? So for all you guys saying sell gold, maybe in the long term, but for right now, on 5 minute time frame, if you guys are selling, you guys are not following the overall trade. Okay, you guys are just buying and selling based on candles. You gotta look at structure. Okay, members, you should be running as well for US30. You can see now. I'm sorry, it's a little bit frozen here. Okay, so US30 started to pump. Okay, now you're getting some resistance forming here. So guys, if you're in on this US30 trade, make sure you're moving your stop loss to break even, or even trail your stop loss, because look at the sell that's starting to form here. Okay, there is forming some triple top. We have 1 rejection, 2 rejection, 3 rejection. Okay, just move your stop loss to break even. That's the most I suggest to you. Okay. Okay, so for gold, all right, for gold, remember we talked about this key area right here. Price did break above it. Look at the wick. Okay, see this wick right here? Look at my horizontal cross line, my crosshair. It's below this previous wick, so price is continuing to make higher highs and higher lows. Okay, I will circle the news so you guys can see what they do. This is all head fake action right here. Okay, this is 8:15. All right, try to sell it off, bait you in. All right, then they pump it the other way. Keep notes, guys. Keep this in mind. They do this all the time for news. All right, so for everyone selling, that's why I told you to. Oh, sorry guys, I got to put that back there. I don't want to erase that and take away. I want to show you guys the mistakes. US30, you're still running, guys. US30 is still running. There you go. So you move your stop loss to break even, guys. They're trying to fill this wick right here. Overall TP, Scott, you should have held, buddy. Overall TP is right here for US30. Anywhere below here, guys, depending on where you got in, you're roughly running about 60 pips. Okay. I'm going to set an alarm here. This will tell you guys that it's actually hit TP. Okay. All right. So now look at gold. Look at the resistance here starting to form. It's very important. Guys, look at this resistance here. Okay, so if you guys are in gold, you can see that it's getting push-pull movements here. There's a lot of top wick. Okay, a lot of top wick. It's getting resistance starting to form. So let's monitor this. Here's your one more attempt that we have forming here on gold to break for the overall continuation. All right, my suggestion is, like, I'm looking at these top wicks as, you know, definite selling pressure here. Okay, definite selling pressure. It's still an ignited candle. There's no bottom wick, and it is still finding support at that 1789.15 mark. Okay, so we just have to be patient with this. If gold does not start to break above these wicks and it does hold below, you know what I mean, it's gonna be a battle, because they're gonna want to try to push it up. All right, but then the sellers are obviously going to want to hammer it back down. Okay, so let's check out the DXY. How did we follow? Look at this, guys. Okay, remember we talked about breaking this overall uptrend, tapping the overall structure to 95. Look at exactly what happened, and how you can know that is just by looking at the overall structure that we have forming here. Okay, look at this right here. So breaking of the uptrend leads to sell continuation following this pathway. It followed the first pathway but did not get rejected. Sorry, did not break out here. All right, it fell back down. Once it broke here, it followed the overall sell from area of 96 back down to 95. All right. Okay, guys, remember we talked about this sell right here? All right, so it's closing below. This is now multiple attempts to try to keep it above here, but they're selling off. Guys, all your buying power is getting annulled. It's getting erased, okay? It's now retesting this overall consolidation structure, all right? So now you can check it out. It made its nice move. It made it sell, made its buy. Now we're looking for the overall continuation in either direction, all right? So guys, the sells are still down here, all right? If it starts to break 1784, 1786, she's going to start to fall, all right? So let's just watch this for 2 seconds, and then I'll look at GBP USD as well as US30. All right, guys, when gold starts to break 1784.96, that's a nice little area that we can start to continue our sells, okay? Because look, we had nice parallel movement on the RSI. We've barely looked at this today, guys, so we've barely looked at this. All right, but you can see price is not made above, but price in terms of candlesticks is starting to make some highs. Okay, that's why you're getting your retracement pullback starting to form here. So guys, you're gonna have to give me 2 seconds. I've been hammering out so much coffee this morning. It's taken me almost a liter of coffee just to get through this call. Like I said, I'm not feeling good, so just give me 2 seconds, guys. I just have to run to the washroom. We're coming up to 9 a.m. There is GBP USD news. That's why I want to take a little bit of a break right before. So we have government Bailey speaks, guys. So we're gonna follow GU based on this. All right. So just give me 2 seconds, guys. I will be right back. And in 12 minutes, we're going to watch GBP USD, whether it's going to be buys or sells. Okay. So give me a second, guys. Be right back. Hey guys, okay, sorry about that. Thank you so much for waiting and your patience. So look at gold, okay? So remember we talked about that retracement? It's forming some indecision right now, okay? But that 1789.15, You can see clear as day it's starting to go bullish again. Okay, so if you got in from here, the 70, anywhere below here, guys, if you even got in gold, if you didn't, I'm just explaining it because some people love gold. Okay, if you guys got in from here, it didn't even come low to hit your stop loss. Okay, it's still rising. Probably most people, they didn't hold this. Okay, they're looking at gold sells, but you can see all the sellers are RIP because it's in buying pressure right here. Why? Because of this bullish engulfing candlestick. All right, but look, they need to break this structure right here. Okay, I'm not going to focus too much right now on gold because we have GU news coming. Okay, this will be a red folder. This will be a speaking folder. Okay, so you can see gold is acting now again as resistance. Okay, for guys selling on gold, look, you guys are still getting burned right now. Wait for the overall structure to be broken. Only where I'm looking for sells, guys, is down here. Okay, it's got a break, and you can see we haven't even put on any moving averages yet. Now we can do that. All right, we'll throw these in there for you. You can see where we're at. It just makes it a little more crowded, but price is still bending down, kissing that 9 moving average and pushing back up. So it's still above the 9, still looking good. All right, let's check out our US 30. So guys, remember, did not make it above there, so your retracement is starting to form here. Okay, so guys, if you're in from down here, you're still good, but just be aware that price can come back down and touch this overall 9 moving average. Okay, so for all the guys in US 30, I would look at securing some of this before making its next move. Okay, that's why. That's why right there, guys, because you're starting to wash away that overall buying opportunity. Okay, so look at GBP USD. GU can do the same thing. Okay, we have a speaking announcement here. Okay, we have a speaking announcement, red folder. So this speech is going to happen. So we got to just watch and see what's going to happen through the speech. Okay, it might not happen right away, but you can see why traders care. As the head of the central bank, which controls short-term interest rates, he has more influence over the nation's currency value than any other person. Okay, I'm sure a lot of people, they understand this, but the new traders, you guys got to watch this. Traders scrutinize his public engagements as they often use to drop subtle clues regarding future monetary policies. Okay, so as he's speaking, he's dropping clues about what's trying to happen here. Okay, so look at GBP USD. All right, it's starting to break above. All right, looking right at that entrance right there. Now remember what happened with gold. Okay, this is where I wanted to show you. Remember what happened with gold. Okay, gold actually tried to sell. Okay, then news opened up and it pumped. Okay, so you just got to be mindful that news can have a major impact, as we are in some supply right now that can have selling pressure starting to form. Okay, so there's about 5 minutes left. Let's watch, let's monitor this. I'm just going to move this over right here, and same with the overall sell. All right, let me just quickly chart this. Okay, so just patience now, just patience, guys. Okay, so there's GBP USD flying. Okay, just be aware that same thing can happen with GBP USD as it did with gold. All right. Okay, so you can see GU starting to approach the overall target. What target is this, do you say? It's the overall rejection and the previous wicks from finding some support right over around here. Remember, guys, it just tapped overall. There you go. Okay, so now guys, if you took this, you guys are up. Move your stop loss to break even. Okay, right here, you're running about 11 pips. All right, so because of the news, all right, I'm going to just tighten this up a little bit because I believe that as much as it pumped up, okay, you can start to get some resistance forming on the 9 a.m. candle here. Okay, so there's one more minute. Caught the overall break right here. If you guys didn't get that, that's okay. You can just watch, no problem. All right, but keep in mind that price can push up, and same with gold, then erratically evaporate all of these gains and continue in the bearish direction. So don't chase, guys. I wouldn't be chasing this at all. Okay, members, look in the Zoom call, look in the Zoom chat for a second. Okay, so we have 2 more minutes. Okay, look at GU, guys. Look at GU, it's still rising. All right. So it's breaking through that overall structure here. Okay, you can see it's nice, it's running. Okay, so check this out, guys. It's now getting pushed back down. All right, so we come into 9. Okay, so this is the minute now. Let's see where we're at. Look at GU starting to form here. All right. Okay, so remember, we're now at the high here on the 5-minute. Okay, let's check with the 15-minute. This is where we're working with here. Price can still rise. All right. Overall selling pressure, you can get in around here, 133.465. All right, but it needs to continue. If not, guys, this thing's going to open up bearish and it's going to continue the overall sell. If not, right, we're going to just move this over right here. I'm looking for a GU continuation here. It might push up. Okay, push up, eradicate, reverse. We'll see. Having overall continuation, looking at getting into that overall supply. Okay, GU's very bullish right now, guys. GU's very bullish. And on the 15-minute, it still has a lot of opportunity for continuation in terms of the buy. Okay, guys, so here's that 9 a.m. Okay, here's that 9 a.m. Here's the GU news. So remember, this is a speech. Okay, so we need to watch what he's saying because he can drop any kind of news, guys. The coronavirus is for real. Okay, it's a lot of erratic behavior. It can still happen. All right, so let's just watch. Let's just see. Okay, so if we check out Forex Factory, nothing yet. We can't even see what he's saying. Guys, I don't have the speech readily available for you. Okay, I don't have it. If anyone has it and they want to drop it in the link in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Okay, you're more than welcome to. Guys, did anyone take that GBP USD trade? Okay, did anyone get in early? I know that's very dangerous and I tell you about that, but some people, they may have hammered it. Okay, now we're looking for the overall continuation. Okay, good. So now here's your retest, guys. Here's your retest. Remember we talked about this. It's breaking. It's now retesting. If it holds here, guys, this thing can continue to start to walk up. All right. Okay, not much just yet. Okay, so check this out, guys. We have the rejection here. It's at a critical area right now. Okay, it's at a very critical area. It's distended, okay, on the 5 minute, but it's now retesting that 33413. You can see it. If price starts to dip down in here, okay, where it's going to get to, obviously it's going to get to the overall higher time frame support. Okay, so not much movement here, at least on the first 5 minutes. Okay, at least on the first 5 minutes. You'll see now, maybe leading into 9:10. Okay, what's going to happen with GBP USD? Okay, so let's check out gold here for a sec. Oof, guys, look at this. Look at this formation we have here, okay? This is gold, okay? So this is why, like I said, sometimes when you know to walk away, you can see it clear as day that gold is, look at this consolidation here, all right? Look at this consolidation here. All right, just gonna drag this over. Looking for the overall continuation. Guys, if gold breaks above, okay, if it breaks above this area right here, which is the wicks, okay, you're going to see a small retracement with a continuation. All right, this is pure barcode. Okay, this is 100% barcode action. Okay, you can see now with the overall selling starting to happen. Guys, if this booms, okay, I mean, if this goes bullish here, right, this thing is going to pop to 1792. Okay, like, but we have to wait and see. You just got to follow price. GU popped. Okay, let's check with GU. Oh, wrong one. That's GBP JPY, sorry. There's GU, guys. Remember we talked about this holding support here. Okay, here's your retest, secondary retest. All right, let's see now if it's going to start to hold. All right, for the overall continuation, guys, we're looking at GBP USD to get up here. If it doesn't, all right, then you're going to have some sort of retracement fallback starting to happen. But it looked like so far that price was holding nice support at that 33413, okay, for the overall continuation. And all this is, guys, all this is, the best entry was from down here. All this pullback is because of this overall massive ignited candle push. There was barely any wick at the bottom here, so we know there's a lot of buyers pushing it up. But where we're at now is the overall similar area to where price almost started to sell off yesterday. Okay, so my suggestion is, guys, if it doesn't break and continue, guys, I think this thing's going to retrace. Okay, I think this thing's, but the retracement has to break below 33415. All right, it has to break below there. So breaking below here, all right, which is the bottom of this wick, leading for the overall continuation. If it happens there, guys, if it happens here and it starts to break, obviously we have the retest, looking right back and getting down in this area right here. Okay, but it has to break below that 33413. So if you guys caught GBP USD, okay, if you guys caught this, you're looking good. But now the last thing you want to do is piss away all your profit and gains by simply thinking it's going to hold. If this breaks down here, guys, it's not going to hold. It's just going to fall. Okay, I'm being for real. It's just going to fall. So just watch and see. It's at a critical area right now. A very critical area. God, look at gold. Sorry about that. If you see right here, you don't even need to draw a steady uptrend. Okay. Me personally, like I like drawing 5-minute uptrends here. From right here, you can see it's nice formation in terms of the buys. Okay. But we also have that moving average acting as support for us. Okay, so let's watch and see. Okay, guys, so apparently the GU speech was started on YouTube Live. Okay, so let's watch and see what's going to happen. Guys, if anyone has that speech, Jolene, if you know where that is, can you drop that in our link? I just don't have time to kind of be flipping it around. You know what I mean? So, okay, so nothing yet. All right, guys, so we need to start looking at maybe doing some NASDAQ. Okay, let's check out our likes here, guys. Let's check out our likes. Hey guys, there's about 700 people on here. If you guys can get me to 300 likes, it's just because you're supporting the channel. Don't ask for much in return, but if you could do that, I will chart US30 and NASDAQ, and I'll leave gold alone. Okay, so let's just watch. If you're in GU sells, guys, just be aware to have your stop loss nice and tight. Same with GBP USD buys. If you're in from down here, you have a cushion. Okay, but just monitor this, all right, because it can start to rise. Okay. Okay, so G is still just hovering around. Okay. 1 second here. Sorry, 1 sec, guys. Okay, so you can see that GU has now pushed to the upside continuation. Let's watch. Okay, so look at that top wick, guys. You can see that GU forming a little bit of a flag here. Okay, pushing up, flag, getting some rejection. Okay, so I believe, guys, that GBP USD can maybe have a short-term retracement here. So, guys, if you are in on this, okay, look to close your trade. All right, it made nice, maybe about 10, 11 pips. I know there's quite a few people actually in on this. Okay, it actually ran about 16 pips, and we're trading at about 14 right now. But look at that big wick right there. Okay, if it goes bullish continuation, the overall target is going to be 33500, which is a psychological number. Okay, that's this overall resistance area. If it doesn't and it starts to get resisted like we have, okay, you're going to see this actually start to sell off, looking at getting near the overall 9 moving average. Okay, so let's watch and see. Let's monitor this. There's a lot of volume being pumped up in GU right now, guys. There is. You can tell by this big bullish candlestick. But now it's just watching what's going to happen with the monetary policy and watching in the news. Okay. Okay, I do not like this sideways trading movement here. Okay, guys, so I'm going to take a step away. Okay, I'm going to take a step away from GU, guys. You guys got to monitor this for me. Okay, I'm going to set some alarm right here for the sell, and I'm going to actually tap it up right here for the buy. Okay, so let's monitor this. Let's watch. I think we have our likes here, so I think we should be good to go. Guys, thank you so much for those likes. Okay, it just helps out the channel. I don't ask for much in return, you know what I mean? But I really appreciate you guys doing that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at NASDAQ. Okay, so it's getting resisted right here. All right, if it's going to start to continue down, overall support right here is 16,357. All right, before making its next move. Okay. Okay, so let's check this out. Let's remove all this. Okay, let's go to the daily. Guys, GU, just monitor this. Look at what we have on NASDAQ on the daily, okay? All right. Beautiful section right here we have forming. I love when it trades like this. Okay, you guys should too. All right. And guys, again, I do apologize if my energy is not what it used to be. I am fighting a flu right now. So I do appreciate you guys bearing in mind with me listening to my raspy voice. You guys are all champs. I do appreciate that, and I'm hoping to get better very soon before moving on and slaying NFP. Okay, so lots of rest. Lots of rest. I am not currently wearing a mask simply because I'm in my own household. All right. But maybe I should be. Okay, guys, so check this out for NASDAQ. Let's just watch and see here. We have a nice support forming. This is barcoding on the daily, guys. Okay. This is barcoding on the daily. So let's check it out on the 4-hour. This is beautiful right here. Okay. I love when we get zone to zone trading. All right. So this is the most important part and a good learning lesson when you're trading. Okay, so you can see zone to zone, supply demand, supply demand. This is what traders dream of, guys. They dream of this because when you can start to spot this every time it comes in around this area, you buy and you sell based on the zones. Okay, so this is a trader's wet dream when NASDAQ is like this. Okay, some people maybe get head faked out on it. That's okay, but once you guys spend a little bit more time learning how to do this, okay, I think you'll really understand the benefits of zone to zone trading. Okay, Miss Pre, you know when we did our one-on-one that this is what we talked about, and you can see it's happening right here on the daily. So guys, if you just sold, let's say an example, you sold here on the bearish engulfing candlestick on NASDAQ, do you guys understand that's 298 pips on the sell? Okay. Okay, and then we're working at here. Okay, guys, so let's drop it now down to the hourly. I'm going to just touch this up right down here. Okay, bottom of that candle. Tighten your stuff up, and we should be good to go. Okay, I do see a bottom wick forming right there, but how far do we want to go? I'd rather that one. So let's watch and see. From the 30-minute, we'll drop, sorry, from the hourly down to the 30-minute. Guys, okay, so 30 minutes right here, I see a neckline form. Double top neckline on NASDAQ right here, you can see at the bottom. So if NASDAQ starts to break here, guys, you can see that this is going to be some fireworks. All right, so let's just watch and monitor this. Guys, Canada was like -5 today. We are -5 leading into -10 in the morning. Cold as hell. And for all you guys living in crazy warm places, trust me, when you wake up to feet of snow, you understand that you're not happy. So that's what us Canadians have to do. We have to deal with that snow. Okay, so 9:17, guys. All right, so 15. Let's check out the 10. All right, so tighten everything up here. NASDAQ looking good. All right, and now I want to drop it down to the 5. Okay, so we have another potential neckline here, guys, starting to form. Guys, I would love to live in Africa. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot of places that I would love to live. Okay, for real. So, to all my African brothers and sisters out there, if we ever come down, let us know. We'll need a place to stay. We'll do a huge boot camp down in South Africa. All right, so guys, let's just watch here. Monitor this on the 5. All right, I'm looking at some resistance right here. So find some support. Okay, so guys, let's watch this. It's 9:18. We have their areas set. Okay, so don't worry about this. We'll focus on NASDAQ right after. I'm going to have to do US30. I just want to check out GU. Okay, so remember we talked about this, guys. So GBPUSD started to sell off. Okay, it's getting that retracement, looking at selling, but how far will it go? Look at the top wick. Okay, wait for about 50 seconds to go. We'll see if it's going to hold below here. Okay, you see this pathway, it's got to retest and continue down. If it holds here, that 33413, you're going to look like price is going to push back up, hold above, and then you're going to get your walkthrough. Okay, and then let's look at gold. Oh God, this is why you walk away from gold, guys. Okay, like for real, I know everyone loves gold, they're fixated on it, a bunch of gold diggers in here, but this is too much. Okay, this is like too much, too erratic. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this over here. Guys, we did have a head fake sell down here. This is new, so I'm not gonna erase that. I'm not gonna claim something we did when we didn't do it. We have to be as honest and transparent as possible with this. Okay, but for now, just gonna move this over here. We're approaching 920. Okay, 920. So we got to see what's going to happen here. Let me just watch this. Okay, guys, anything below 1784. Okay, it's approaching 1787, 1786. It's going to fill probably this bottom wick. 1784 is going to be the sell. Okay, 1784 is going to be the sell. I personally don't like gold right now. It's not trading the best. The overall moves was from here, which was nice. But again, you can see you're starting to make your retracement, pushing back in that consolidation area. So look at US30, guys. Remember we talked about the buyers coming in here if you guys shorted it. All right, so let's watch and see. So now what we need to do is we need to go to the daily on US30. I'm not going to crazily chart this one. Okay, you can see where we have here US30's heavy selling pressure. Heavy selling pressure. We're starting to find some support simply because of the once acting as resistance area. Okay, so what do? Top down. Okay, so I'm not going to do US CAD just because we don't really trade that live. All right, they've got some good opportunities here. I don't even like trading and it's my currency. Okay, if you want to know the truth, I don't trade US CAD at all. Like for real. I don't even trade my own country's currency. Okay, so let's watch, let's monitor this. Let's see where we're at in terms of how, are we over distended? Okay, so guys, look, price in terms of the RSI, all right? You can see that it bounced and it's starting to make an upward trending movement here. Price in terms of price, candlesticks, is making lower lows. So that's why you're getting that nice retracement bounce here. So let's see now if US30 can start to pump up, okay? Indecision, waiting for the overall market to make its move here. If we break below here, guys, we have nice structure forming at this base right down here. This is the wick, okay, for the sell, and then this is your overall low at 34,100. Okay, nice psychological number there. 922, guys, 922. All right. And then we have our other resistance here forming on the 4 hour. Okay. So you can see that I gathered some information there, but we're going to use this as support. We're going to use this as resistance, this area. Similar to this right here in terms of the two wicks. Look at what US30 is doing right now, guys. It's consolidating before making its next big move, probably at market open. Okay, there's the low. So price has an opportunity to sell off to 34610. You can see that's where they're holding support. And if it pushes up, guys, you have 35,000, okay, which is the top wick right there. All right, so drop it down to the 30-minute now. Tighten everything up. Look at this consolidation area that we have forming. All right, you can see it's sideways trading. This is on the 30-minute. Sometimes, guys, it's really important to check out 30-minute higher time frame to see where we're at. You can see it's barcoding. All right, not much you can do. There's literally nothing you can do about that. So we just watch, and because it's 30-minute, we have to drop it now down to the baby blue. And then similar, I'm going to actually gather this bounce because I know we'll have some resistance right there before we hit that psychological 35,000. Okay, and then 10. Look at this, guys. Nice consolidative structure here for making our next big moves. All right, guys. So we are in nice areas right now. Okay, if this is on the 5-minute, we are in a range between. This is almost a 100 pip range right here, guys. Okay, so this is almost 100 pips. So we're gonna get some fireworks, bang bang, pretty much out of this. So let's watch and see. Put on the 200. Okay, and then we put on our 9 moving average. Look at this consolidative structure here, push-pull movement here. The baby blue signifies lower time frame under 1 hour. Okay. Okay, guys. So it's 9:25. All right, guys. Let me know what you want to trade: US30 or NASDAQ. Okay. Members, check the poll I'm sending to the group. Okay. I'm also going to take into account what people want to do on YouTube. All right. So just answer the poll I'm sending to the group, guys. It's probably the best way how to do it. Okay, so let's get this ready. 9:26, guys. Honestly, if you want to know the truth, what I'm looking for here, you can see the consolidation area traps, but I'm looking for the overall breakouts. Okay, breaking out, looking for long positions here. I want to see where we can get to. All right, opportunities on the 5-minute. Just give me one. This is a big, holy crap, this is a massive bearish candle here, so we can really fill this. Okay, so that's there for the dirty. You have to have your stop loss according to your account, guys. I have no idea what you're looking for. And if you see, guys, check this out. We're right at the 50 mark here. 50 mark is right there, roughly. Okay, we're hovering around that. Price is starting to make some bounce movements, so we can look at maybe a breakout here, 34,851. Okay, and then similar to if it breaks down here, guys, a short, we're looking down here. I'm looking at getting out of this 100 pip box. Okay, you know that this is consolidating. All right, we know that this is making moves, so now we just got to find the overall entry. Okay, so I will be looking at probably just finishing up charting here. Let me just make some quick notes. Okay, same with NASDAQ. Now we'll check out NAS. Okay, so I'm looking at the nice steady break up here, guys. Looking for the break below on US30 if it's going to continue to the downward movement here. Okay. And then similar to if we have a double bottom right here, guys, this is the neckline break right here. Which we're looking for long at a neckline. Okay. Possibly looking up there. All right, so let's watch and see, guys. Same thing applies for NASDAQ. NASDAQ breaks. Okay, breaks below here. It's got to break below that 200 to get there. Okay, you're going to get a retest. Why? Look at over here. All right, previous structure for making its overall continuation. Okay, guys, I'm just going to check out 1 second here what we're going to trade. Okay, guys, we're going to trade US30 and we're going to watch NASDAQ as well. Okay. Indecision on US30, guys. Actually, you know what? We did US30 yesterday. Okay, there's about 18 seconds, guys. I'm going to watch NASDAQ for now. Okay, I'm going to watch it market open. I want to see what's going to happen on NAS. Okay, then we'll flip over and we'll monitor US30. Okay, here's their overall bullish break. Check this out, guys. Watch. Look at this, guys. Erratic behavior here. Okay. Just be patient with this, guys, if you're still new. Okay, about 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Okay, check out NASDAQ, guys. It's continuing to sell 16,334. We need to get a bigger break here. Okay, you can see it's starting to sell off now. Overall target is right around here. All right. Let's check out our US30. Okay, US30 is looking like it's selling too. Indecision right now. Okay, so if you guys are just watching this, it's okay. Just be patient with this. You can watch in terms of the first candle open, and we can watch in terms of the next continuation, couple of candles for the overall bigger movement. Okay, because you might get some retracement. All right. So let's check out US30 for 2 seconds here. You can see that US30 is starting to sell. All right, we got to monitor GBP USD here. Okay, so I'm not, give me 1 second here, guys. Look at GBP USD, started to fully retrace, making its way to the downward movement. So if you guys are good, you're looking good. US30, guys, is starting to break into sells. All right, let's see what NASDAQ is doing. I'm currently in 2 US30 sells, guys. You can check out on the webcam. 2 blues on US30. Okay. Okay, looking good. Let's check out NASDAQ now. NASDAQ is starting to wash into the overall sells, guys. It's looking good. So, guys, overall take profit is right here, okay? This is your overall take profit if it gets down there. Why? Because look at the previous structure, all right? There's still 2 minutes left here. Price can then open up and go bullish right away. So, guys, if you tap right down here, I am telling you to look to take your profit, okay? There you go. Okay, so now you should be taking some profits, guys. That move right there did not even go bullish. That's a 20, almost 30 pip move on the drop. Okay, now I want you to look at something right here. Look at this key structure. This is where it bounced. That's why I'm telling you to take some profit here. If 30 pips is not good enough for you, you probably shouldn't be trading. Okay, you probably shouldn't be trading. So let's check out US30. US30 as well is starting to drop. It's getting some overall push through and getting resisted at that 200 MA. Okay, exponential moving average. See how it's breaking, guys? Same thing with US30. Both of the impulse candles at market open have hit. All right, so you take your US30 trade, guys. You take this profit. I'm telling you right now, if you're not happy with 50 pips, either on NASDAQ or US30, then you need to rethink your trading methodology. All right, because if this thing opens up bullish and it goes reversed, which it probably will do, I'm telling you, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. Okay, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. Take your profit. Look at NASDAQ. Okay, it's still bearing right in that overall trade. I don't want this to open up and go bullish, okay, but I want you to see that this is very imperative to look at taking some profits, okay? Very imperative. "36 seconds left on NASDAQ. Do you see how it's not starting to, it's trying to break? Okay, do you see how it's trying to break, but it's not actually pushing? Okay, you're getting some buying power coming in here, all right? If it breaks, guys, the next target is going to be down here, and it can get there. I'm telling you right now. NASDAQ, I don't know if you remember, this was a neckline here. This is the neckline break for a double top. Look at this. Massive selling pressure, guys. Okay, we now have the new candle about to open. Holy shit. Okay, that thing tanked. Okay, US30 is trying to drop too. Overall target is right here, guys. Okay, overall target, look at this. This is what I'm telling you right here. See that buying power coming in? This is what I didn't want. Okay, so just watch. Okay, US30 is still having that structure. Okay, is still having that structure support. We need it to break here. It's ironic how this same structure that I have drawn is the same structure that it's getting held up at. Do you want to know why? Let's drag this across. Do you see how that was acting as previous resistance and it broke with a retest and made support? That's the same resistance now acting as support. Okay, but the last thing I'm trying to tell you is if this thing pushes back up and goes bullish and you don't take your profit, I don't want to hear anyone complaining. I have told you now on both to take. All right, if you didn't, and just remember this, guys, I'm talking about people who are trading right now. Okay, if you're not trading, we'll wait 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, we'll wait 10 to 15 minutes and we'll just we will react accordingly, because at 10 o'clock, guys, at 10 o'clock, do you understand we have massive news? We have a Powell testification, we have ISM manufacturing. We are going to get smacked with news. Okay, This is showing you clear as day why you take profits, guys. And I'm not even talking profits in terms of money. I'm talking about pips. If you need someone to yell, then maybe that's a good thing. I don't mean to yell at you, but I'm just trying to tell you that 50 to that type of pips is good enough. Okay? You're going to learn yourself if you didn't take it. Okay? If you think this is going to drop, I hope I don't want this to retrace to break even, but if it does, this is your learning lesson for the day. Okay? How are we looking on GU? That's a good question. GU, it had it retracement here. It followed this pathway. It's sorry I have so much on here, guys. I'm just going to erase all this so we're not getting too crowded. But you can see that it's now had a nice little sell-off, but it's still retracing. It's still in that overall buy. If you guys are holding your buy, just remember that it can obviously, it's now below the 9 moving average. It can start to sell off and get rejected here again, okay? Let's check out the evil. Oh my god. I don't like gold, man. Guys, I would rather trade US30 NASDAQ all day, every day than gold. The only reason why I like trading gold is for you guys on YouTube. It's like the favorite thing for you guys. Like we stopped giving a lot of trade ideas on gold because look at the erratic behavior here. Like you can really do well with it, but if you don't know what you're doing, it can really evaporate your account. This shit can be like steam from water turned to steam. You know what I mean? It's just done. Okay, so look at NASDAQ now. All right. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Look at NASDAQ. All right. If you guys got a buy on NASDAQ, which one of my admins do, okay, congratulations, guys. That's a massive, nice scalp right there. That's a sniper entry. Okay, I didn't feel comfortable telling people to buy right away, but again, when you learn how these trade, you have sell movement, then you have retracement. Why? Because the real NASDAQ, the overall indice, it has erratic movements right at open, but then it needs to retrace and come back to its overall areas to make its next big move. Okay. I don't really trade gold post 9:30. You can see I stop pretty much after like 8:30. Okay, I wait for that 8:30 move and then we watch. Okay, so NASDAQ, okay, it's happening exactly what I mentioned would be. So if you guys are sitting there with your thumbs up your butt, and I mean that with like not in a bad way, and I mean that with you not taking your pips, you know what I mean? Now you can see that you're washing away your 50 to 60 pip trade. Okay, so if you guys bought there, that's amazing, guys, for real. Congratulations. Okay, but just remember that this is a lot of selling pressure here. Okay, so that buy could be short lived. All right. Same with US30. These buys can be short lived. Just because you see impulse candles faking you out one way, just remember, okay, that US30 is holding below above that 200. Look at that now, guys. See how it erratically evaporated in terms of the overall sells, and it pushed it up and it flipped to buys. Now you're having your consolidation right above that 200. All right. So if this does start to buy, guys, I'm going to look for one actually right above here, the overall break before. Okay. Well, we need to get up here. So US30 is now a break even. If you missed it, okay. I'm looking above here. Right here, okay, for the overall retracement, looking at continuing in the overall opportunities, getting in double buys here, okay. So let's watch and see US30. Okay, you're not buying yet. Okay, if you're buying now, you're hedging. You want to know why? Because you're buying before the 9 exponential moving average break. Okay, this thing acts as heavy resistance. Look at this, guys. See how it pushed up right here, close below the 9. Okay, so let's check out now NASDAQ. Remember we talked about this. Okay, remember we talked about this, guys. Head fakes. Okay, so let's monitor NASDAQ. US30 is trying to attempt to go bullish here, but it's getting rejected at previous support. Like, I'm not too sure if you guys understand this. Do you see where it is right now? Okay, this is acting as one support. It's starting to break now, so that's nice. But look, it's acting the previous support. Okay, so previous support is now acting as resistance, but you can see it start to push up. Okay, so let's watch and see before the 9 exponential moving average what's going to happen here. Okay. See what we talked about here. Okay, right above the moving average is what we're looking for here. Okay, just gonna make this a little tighter here. Okay, see how they're pushing it up now. Let's watch. Okay, rejection here. Okay, look at that. Remember I talked about that 9 exponential moving average? Steady rejection here. Okay, we need to have a continuation. Members, I closed my US30 buys on that. Okay, if it runs, that's okay. I'm not worried about that. Okay, so let's check out our NASDAQ. Okay, so you can see now it's getting held below that 16,304 area. Okay, 16,304. If it starts to continue to sell, like it's going to wrap down and hit 16,266. Okay. If it's going to continue to buy, there's still a minute left here. For the buying opportunity, we need it to break above here and start challenging this wick. Okay, this wick right here is what we need, and you can see it's starting to do that now. Okay, it's starting to do that. We got to see now if it's going to get the overall push. There we go, guys. There we go. So price did not make it below there. Okay, it's starting to retrace, and I'm not even moving my buy. The buying opportunities are still going to stay play because look, it's going to come back up and retest what? The double cross of the moving averages before making its overall move. Okay, so let's watch and see. Let's monitor this. Fuck, I should have held US30. Look at US30, guys. It's starting to pump up. Remember we talked? Yes, guys. Scott, you're exactly right, buddy. Exactly right. Okay, so let's watch US30 now. Guys, you're gonna kill me. My goodness, I feel so bad. Give me 2 seconds here. I have to run to the washroom again. I've drank so much coffee, it's going through me like nuts. I'll be right back, guys. I'm still holding this. Okay, I'm not holding it though. I'm looking at re-entry. Okay, give me 1 second. Hey guys, sorry about that. My goodness. Coffee is a diuretic, guys. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, I drink about a liter of coffee this morning. So do you remember we talked about that 9 moving average? Okay, so it tapped there and then it ended up selling off. Okay, so it's indecision right now. You can see how it's holding nice support. Okay, but it's also holding below that 9 moving average. All right, so let's monitor this. It's got to break above here and hold. Okay, if you're not entering on this, guys, that's totally fine. This is 945. All right, if it's going to continue the bearish direction, you can see it's just going to sell off here. It's going to wick and push back down. You can see it's already happened once before. Okay, so it's in a key area right now, guys, before the overall push pull. Remember, we talked about here as acting as resistance. Now it's trying to act as some support. All right, so let's monitor this. Let's watch and see. All right. 10 a.m. news, guys, about 3 minutes. You can see US30 starting to break down for the overall down push. I told the guys in here that I was in that US30 buy. I closed it. You can see it in the screenshot right there if you guys want to check it out. Okay, I'm still waiting for NASDAQ. All right, for all the NASDAQ lovers right there, you can see that the rejection at that 9 moving average is very, very important. Okay, it's very clear, very, very clear. Okay, we have some GBP USD, guys. So GU, so it's still closing below that 9 moving average. Remember we talked about this. This is that neckline break right there. If it's GU is going to sell. So if you guys caught this, the sell, you're looking good. But I'm still iffy on GU right now. Okay, I still am. I see a lot of top wick right here. If this wick starts to close, if another wick starts to push back up and starts to close, this can act as a neckline. Okay, I am going to just move this over right here. All right, the neckline is showing some bearish tendencies. All right, and what that means is if you're looking at creating a sell on GBP USD, this would be the opportunity to do this right here. Let's move that back. And then we have our overall direction coming back down to this area right here. Okay, do not enter before in a hedge. All right, that's not what you want to do. You want to wait and see in price continuing downtrend or making its overall move with a continuous bullish trend. All right, but right here, guys, we have a double entry potentially forming. If it sells and breaks below this support, which is the neckline right here, you're going to start to see it fall. And if it gets down here, we're looking at this area right down there, the 200 moving average. Okay. So that's GBP USD, guys. Okay, that's GU. I am going to set an alarm right here. I'm going to edit this, delete it, so we have a new one placed. Guys, this is why when you're trading, it's nice to have the trading view like premium one. You can have as many alerts as you want. Okay, many alerts as you want. So we'll quickly just check gold. Ay, ay, ay. You see why we don't trade gold market open? We'd be sitting there with our thumb somewhere where we don't want to be at. I'm leaving gold alone, guys. This is one of the worst sessions I've actually traded on gold. You know what I mean? It's not good. Okay, not good. Like this thing dipped down, bounced around the 200, same spot right there, but started to make some higher highs. So I'm leaving gold alone. Okay, just leave it alone, guys. Okay, check out NASDAQ here. All right. Okay, so you're probably wondering if we start to sell below here, okay, where are we going to get to? I believe US30 is continuing to sell, guys. I believe US30 is continuing to sell. Okay, so we'll leave NASDAQ alone right now. Monitor this. Let's check out US30. Yep, US30 continued to sell, guys. Okay, so it made bottom wick. This is craziness. Okay, so you can see it pushed up, it just quickly tapped up in there, and then it sold right back down. Okay. Oh, I use a stop loss, guys. Trust me when I say that. I use stop loss. I'm just not putting it on there. All right. I don't know your accounts, guys. I have no idea. Perfect, guys. US30 buys. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so guys, give it about 8 minutes here. Trust me when I say it's going to dance around. Just leave it for now, guys. Trust me, 8:30 is going to come in here. Or sorry, 10 o'clock. And then we're going to have some overall fireworks, I believe, happen. Okay, so I want to just wait until 9:55. It's about 5 minutes. Okay, I'm not going to remove anything, guys. If it's still going to continue to sell, 34699 is the overall continuation. All right, so we got to break down here, break below this wick. All right, and then it's just going to start to fall. Will it fall like automatically? Probably not. Okay, but look at where the overall structure is. This is where a lot of the buyers are. Okay, price right here is just fighting support. Okay, that's all it's fighting. So if it starts to break, guys, that's the overall target right there. Okay, roughly at 34,611. Okay, I like personally the bullish movement, but we'll wait and see. You just got to follow price. Okay, that's what you have to do. You cannot just hedge trades. You cannot just go based on that. You have to try to follow price action. It's going to be your friend rather than any kind of indicator or any other opportunity. Guys, I also just wanted to say thank you. We just hit 19,000 subscribers. Okay, just hit 19,000 subscribers, and we started in June. In about 6 months, guys, we've probably done 18,500 subscribers, and I have not paid for anything. Okay, we did one SEO thing with someone, and it was great, but we have not put any money into advertising or anything on YouTube. So this is all just word of mouth, guys, and this is all everyone who's on our channel right now, and similar to everyone in our group. You know, I want to give a huge thank you for everyone. That's crazy, guys. Like, and trust me, this is not just me and Ron doing it. We could not have done it without you guys. So I really appreciate that. I want to sound a little bit more, but my throat is honestly killing me. But I do really appreciate everything, guys. So if US30, okay, if US30 does hold here, I do believe that we're going to get a nice little push movement to the upside. All right, so let's just watch and monitor this. We have about 5 minutes. Okay, for the new people signing on here. All right, for the new people signing on, you can see that we have 10 a.m. US red folder news. Okay, which will have a huge impact. On the overall market. Okay, so let's check out NASDAQ. You can see what's happening with NASDAQ here. All right, they're starting to make a push pull. They're starting to gather around 16,304. All right, before we have our overall movement. Personally, we got to wait until it breaks above here, and I'm going to actually move this down just a little bit. Going to move this opportunities for buying right at the overall entry that we had with the wick. Okay, I'm going to just bring this down here. Guys, if it starts to go bullish, 16,355 is probably a better entry. Now, you're probably wondering, like, why is he putting it all the way up here? Why isn't he putting it here? Well, if you want to know the truth, I'm looking at these moving averages too, okay, because the price can push up, okay, come up here, and then right at that 200, it can start to go, and then slowly start to fade. Okay, we know if we get above here and we hold and it starts to walk up, it's going to start to have a continuation here. Okay, so let's watch. Four minutes, guys. If I wouldn't be entering in on this early, it's up to you. You can see there's a little uptrend starting to form there, but I would monitor this. Okay, let's check out GBP USD. So GU, guys, okay, remember how we talked about that overall neckline break here? Coming down, it didn't. It started to hold support. So we're at a key area right now, okay, for GU for the overall opportunity. If you're still in on that trade, guys, it's looking good. All right. I might bump this up a little bit here because I'm noticing if we start to get a hold right here, if we start to get a hold in terms of the double top, all right, price will then come up here, reject, okay? So price could come up here, reject, sell off, all right? Look at the neckline that we have forming here. If it starts to dump, guys, that's what we're looking for right here, okay? So let's watch and monitor this. GU, sorry, GU is still running in the buy, okay? Still running in the buy. So if you guys held, you're good. If you guys missed the opportunity, that's okay. That's okay. We'll just put this right here, and you can see clear as day that it added another. It did not break below and touch up on this area right here, okay? Okay, so let's check this out. Okay, so there's US30, guys. Okay. Okay, guys, checking the Zoom group. Remember, guys, let's watch and see now US30. Okay, we focused on NASDAQ, all right? I want to now watch US30 coming into this, okay? Guys, if you don't have money to pay us, that's totally fine, okay? If you have money, I'd rather like put it in your trading account if you don't make a lot. Okay, just watch us on YouTube, okay? The only thing you're going to get is a delay. You're not going to get any of the signals that we send here, okay? But you can still learn from us on YouTube, okay? Okay, 10 a.m. guys. Let's watch and see. Okay. Overall TP, guys. You can see it's getting a top wick right here, okay? Let's watch and see if we're getting the overall push. That's first TP right there, okay? 34822. Okay, so let's check out. I'm going to flip over here for 2 seconds, guys. Okay, 2 seconds. I need to see this news. Okay, so let's watch. Okay, so it's just neutral. Okay, neutral. All right, so let's watch and see what's going to happen. Members, you're welcome. Edify, brother, you missed the trade. Okay. Guys, I told the guys to buy. All right. Right around in here. Okay. A little early of a trade. They're running about 50 pips. Okay. we go, guys. Look at that. Ooh, let's run. Let's run. Abdulaziz, good brother. Good, 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 good. Guys, this secondary entry is iffy, okay? This is high risk. If you guys got in here, you're good. I would look at closing, okay, guys? A lot of my guys are banking in the Zoom group, okay? A lot of the guys are banking in the Zoom group. But right now, remember, this is resistance. This is the secondary. This might not touch right now, okay? So my suggestion is if it does, guys, this is going to be a rocket. Okay, this is going to be bananas. But I personally would secure some. Oh, there we go, guys. Let's see. Let's go, you. I want to yell at it, guys, because I want this to pump. Okay. Okay, let's check out NASDAQ for 1 second here. I will come back. NASDAQ, guys, is starting to push up too, okay? NASDAQ, it's not as much volume as US30, so just be mindful of NASDAQ, all right? I'm watching US30. Let's move this over here so it's not too crowded so you guys can see this. So yeah, guys, if you guys are in on this, like look at this top wick, like even if it runs, like that's fine, but you can see that 34791 to 34851, like guys, like this is, that's 60 pips. LG, no problem, my man, no problem, guys. Oh, Jesus, scaring the shit out of me. Okay, let's check out NASDAQ. Okay, so you can see NASDAQ, a little bit of wick starting to form here. It's getting resisted at this previous structure right here, okay? So just monitor this, guys. Like NASDAQ was a little bit of a late entry. We're focusing on US30. If you guys made NASDAQ, you're still good. But for the continuation, sorry, guys, throat is killing me. For the continuation, you got to have it at least tap 16376 and then have it reverse, okay? So just monitor that. US30 was better, and you see what I'm saying, guys? Like that's why I didn't think that we're going to get this push just yet. So if you guys are in from down here, I would look at closing this trade, simply because of you know what I mean, the liquidity that's starting to get resisted here. Okay, so that's just my suggestion. If you want to, please do it. If not, then like I said, just hold on to what you want to do. Look at gold, guys. It's starting to rise. Okay, you have a bullish engulfing candlestick here. Gold is a, I don't even want to look at gold right now, but it is still rising. All because of that bullish engulfing candlestick right here, okay? So it's great for gold. Doesn't really matter to me. GU, guys, is the play. GU is the play. You know what I mean? Like if you guys held it from anywhere up here, oh goodness, look at GU. It started to open up. Okay, so GU was the play of the day. You can see massive push here. We didn't hold it, guys. If you didn't buy the retrace, or so you didn't hold the retracement, that's okay. But you can see that GU had massive moves. Okay, and it's still rising. All right. And this is what you now have on US30, guys. You start to have the push down and you're starting to get the retracements. If it fills this wick, that's just bonus, but you can see there's a lot of resistance here forming simply because look at it. We have rejection, rejection. We have a piercing line through the overall resistance previous, but you can start to see that it's starting to get pushed back down. I don't even want to look at you right now. Gold is fantastic, guys. It was a nice move post call. You know what I mean? If you guys caught it, congratulations. If you guys missed it, you can see that this is what we're just working with right now on gold. Okay, it's starting to form another area, bouncing back out of 1786, and it just tapped that 1792. Okay, so we didn't focus much on gold post call. You can see, look at the erratic behaviors on gold. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so check out US30. Guys, I want to say congratulations. Hey, Nito, my man. I am, guys, I'm not feeling good right now, but I still push through it for you guys. So if you're now in this buy still, I suggest closing it. Okay, you can start to see now it's starting to get some resistance here, okay? So guys, I want to give a shout out to Nito. The guy was very hesitant actually to join our group. I'm not going to lie to you. I can send you the screenshots. But he just profited 1,800. on this call alone, and I'm very proud of him. You know what I mean? All those long questions paid off. Okay, so congratulations, buddy. Huge shout out to you. Okay, good job. Okay, so look at this, guys. Now it's indecision. Okay, not much is happening right now. It's still in buying power, but it's not much. Okay, so we made our moves, guys. All right. Um, you can see NASDAQ is actually still continuing to push too. It's trying to break here. There's a lot of wick. Okay, there's a lot of wick on NASDAQ. The opportunity, guys, like me when I trade here, like there's guys who I know will hammer out buys down here and they don't care about the moving averages. They'll just follow price. That's okay. But to show you guys, I've been following using these indicators as the 200 moving average and basically the 9 moving average. Okay, so I'm looking for more opportunities to break above these so you can see the overall trend direction will be continuation. All right. I want to give a shout out to Epic Baba too. Big Daddy Baba. Okay, he's up 15% on his account in 3 days. Okay, in 3 days. Just a few trades, and I want to give a shout out to him too, guys. So it's pretty good. So US30, guys, is we flipped off and now we're looking at NASDAQ. Okay. Okay, so NASDAQ is still rising, guys. It's looking very good. Okay, a lot of nice momentum here. All right, it's just tapping that overall first take profit. Okay. Okay, so let's check out US30. We have some people telling us they're forming and filling previous wick. Okay. Okay, look at this, guys. So here we go. The continuation is actually starting to form here. Let's see the resistance now if price is going to start shooting up or if it's going to get rejected. Okay, so US30 still did fill, but let's just watch and see. Okay, I like NASDAQ a little bit better right now. I want to see if it's going to start to pop. Okay, and guys, if like for people are telling me they don't understand market open. Okay, well, there's going to be a move. Okay, the move was sell. Okay, and then I always say the retracement happens, and we caught the retracement. If you guys caught it here, you're way better of an entry than I had. I have no issues admitting that, and I know there's people in my group who caught it. They don't care about the moving averages. You know what I mean? But if you're now looking at trading like us, you know what I mean, more confirmation confirm style, you're going to have to be a little bit more patient. Okay, that's the way it goes. Brutus, okay, if you're still trying to figure out entering trades, okay, like, and this is someone on YouTube, okay, so you can check this out. These greens, guys, means enter, okay, the price flags mean the price, okay, so you guys want to see, you guys want to see, make sure you're checking out your MT4 and your MT5, okay, make sure you're checking out your MT4 and your MT5, all right, to make sure the prices are aligned. Yes, guys, we do give stop levels in our group, okay? If you guys are just looking for signals, you're not going to last in this game. I'm telling you right now. For everyone on YouTube, just asking for these signals, trust me when I say you got to learn how to trade first, okay? So, guys, I would look at securing NASDAQ. It's not actually breaking through to the upside. It's getting some resistance here, okay? So that trade might be short-lived, all right? And, guys, it's 10:12. All right, let's recap everything that we got going on here. All right, look at GBP USD. Guys, look, This is a double top forming. Okay, you're gonna I'm going to give you this opportunity. Whether you take it or not, it's up to you. 33296. This is the neckline right here. This is a double top. We have one top, two top. This thing breaks, it's going to drop. Okay, it's going to drop. Okay, double top forming for the sell leading into it. Okay, so 33296 rough area. Okay. Guys on YouTube, remember, if you guys are just looking for signals and you want to do that, how's that worked out for you so far? Okay, so look at gold now selling off. Horrible. I don't even like looking at gold today. It's too upsetting. Look at US30, guys. It is still rising. Okay. Okay, it is still rising. You can see by the entries of 34791, and you had a secondary entry of 34851. Both of these trades, guys, even if you held the first one, you're looking at about 84 pips. Okay. 84 pips. Okay, and as you can see, guys, gold is not something you always want to focus on. Okay. Okay, there's that NASDAQ rejection, guys. There's that NASDAQ rejection. Okay, so that's what I mean, short-lived. Okay, now it's getting resisted. Okay, so if you guys had that, that's what I mean. Scalping, guys, is fast. If you guys are smaller lot traders looking to trade 4 or 5 hour candles, you're more than welcome to do that. Okay, but I'd rather my 19 pips here and done, and then get out and move on. Okay, but that's just everyone. All right. Cheyenne, bro, if you have bad psychology, I'm going to give you guys a free gift. Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone. Okay? Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone. Okay? Download that, watch it on YouTube. There's your free gift for the day, and we're good to go. All right? So, guys, it's about 10:14 here. I am going to switch over and do just quickly show you guys the team that we have. Guys, in the next month or so, okay, what's going to happen is you're going to see a whole new website. Okay, this is going to be fully developed. We have two amazing, phenomenal human beings that are the most selfless people I've ever met in my life helping us out right now. We have Mo and Musa. I want to give a shout out to those guys right now. You guys are going to see something that's going to probably be very surprising to you. Okay, so I'm very excited for that. But guys, in terms of our monthly membership, we do 4 Tokyo sessions per week, okay? 3 London sessions per week. We do 2 to 3 webinars per week. Yesterday we had our member Adam giving us his success story where he took $100 to $1,500. Adam is now making on average $1,000 to $1,500 per day, okay? Trading US30 exactly how I trade it in the market open, okay? Guys, we have videos obviously going from basic, intermediate to advanced levels. It's not too much, but trust me when I say you don't need to learn a crazy amount of trading. You just need to find a style that works best for you and then perfect it. All right. We do provide trade ideas, guys, with stop loss, TP, and entry point. And we do talk about our psychology in the trading room. Okay, our members can speak for themselves. If you need me to send screenshots, go check out our free Telegram FX group that's pinned at the top of the message. I have sent numerous screenshots there from members who are saying really good things, guys, so you can check it out. I don't need to boost them anymore. Okay, so guys, this is where we're actually getting rid of this. We're not doing any trading tax consulting. Okay, so that was just something we thought about, but because of the rules and regulations of everyone in the world, we would be spending 3 to 4 hours per like one client. It's not going to make sense. Okay, so guys, scroll back down if you want to check out our Instagram right here. Okay, this is our Instagram. Do not fall for the scammers out there. Stock.snipertrading. That guy's a scammer. Okay, he's taking people's money and trying to invest it for them. He's probably blowing your account, and he's probably, you know what I mean, some Gumby who has no idea what he's doing. He's just trying to hustle you. So I will expose him. Trust me, we have numerous messages of people saying from him, but I do not suggest you talk to him because he is a donkey. Okay, so they also have YouTube right here, which you're on right now. So thank you so much for joining and subscribing, guys. We just hit 19,000 subscribers. Okay, we have Facebook here, which we live stream on too. So if you just want to check out a different avenue, you can check it there. This is another thing, guys. This is our free Telegram group. Please understand, guys, do not fall for any other scams on Telegram. This is the only thing that you want to get for us. Okay. This is our broker we recommend for now. Okay, Fusion Markets. Okay, very low spreads, very low commissions. Okay, not a bad broker that we recommend. Okay, guys, join our newsletter. We're not going to spam you. What we send you is this stuff right here. Okay. Basically free content, past trades, different things like that to go over based on psychology. So you can check it out, guys. It's free content there. More than welcome to. Okay. I have an alert here that just went off. I just want to quickly check what happened here. GBP USD. Let's see if we're going to get. It's taking away from my thing, guys. But look at this. Okay, GBP USD is starting to potentially break into that neckline. Let me just finish up here, then we'll check it out. Okay, guys, we went over this membership. Okay, you don't need to talk about this, guys. This is the sniper plan right here for PayPal. 3 months right here, guys. Okay, we just did a platinum membership where it was $100 off, $299 USD plus tax. Okay, so a lot of people took advantage of that, so thank you so much, guys. This stuff right here, we're booking 3 to 4 weeks in advance now. We have an utmost amount of sessions booked. Okay, so guys, if you want to take advantage of that, looking in maybe the mid-December end of the year, you can look at doing that as well. Okay, so guys, we pay it forward because I do have people on there saying on YouTube, you know what I mean, that they are, you know what I mean, poor and they want help and stuff like that, and that hurts me because I live in a blessed country of Canada. It's still a very hardworking country, but I know what it's like to not have much. So hopefully you guys understand. That's why we still go YouTube. It's just for those people who really don't have much. Okay. So you can see now that GBP USD looking like it's trying to retrace here, looking at that double top. Okay, we have one top here, secondary top. Overall take profit would be down here. Okay, so let's watch and see if this is actually going to follow through. All right, so we have now, this would be about 8 pips. Okay, so just look for GBP USD to tap 133208, looking for the potential continuation. Okay, so guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining on the call. Okay, it was a really good call today. Gold is gold. Okay, I've always said that it's not something that you always want to rely on because you're never going to make a really healthy trading journey on it. Okay, I trade gold simply because everyone wants gold, but maybe you guys should realize that maybe everyone should be looking at GU, maybe should be looking at US30, NASDAQ, different things like this. Okay, so there's a lot of opportunities for these types of things to come to play. Okay, so guys, with that being said, we're going to be going live again tomorrow. Okay, and then tomorrow will be Thursday. We're going to have nice news. Okay, actually there's going to be no news. I made a mistake there. We have 830 unemployment claims, so that'll be the nice news. That thing is going to rock gold, so we probably can get some nice moves basically tomorrow on gold. Okay, and then guys, listen, if you guys are ready for the biggest folder of the month, NFP on Friday. Gold will run. I've seen gold run 150 pips in 30 seconds. Okay, so this is going to be a massive news folder. We got to be prepared for that. Okay, so with that being said, guys, I really appreciate everyone joining in on the call. I am sick, like I said, so I appreciate you sticking it out with me, listening to my raspy ass voice. Okay, so mad respect to you guys. But what'll happen, guys, tomorrow, same time, same channel, we will resume. If you guys have any questions, send us a message. If you want to join the team but have questions, please send us an email. Okay, so God bless you all, guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and we're going to look forward to continuing and resuming tomorrow. Members, we have Tokyo tonight, and tomorrow is going to be London, and then we have another webinar. Okay, so let's get ready for that, and we'll be good to go. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Before we leave, guys, look at US30. I just had to say this, guys. Look at US30. Oof, it hit double buy opportunities, okay, for the continuation. Look at that. Oof, and it's running, guys. I wish I held. That's all I got to say. I wish I held. Okay. And then, so we'll end this now on a good note, guys. Call's done. See you tomorrow.